baguette. Fromage.
Looks like you got me, Bucky.
In this episode, we are going to reveal all the details and secrets that you might have missed in Ice Age 6. This finally happened, and the sixth film of one of the most favorite Disney franchises is finally going to be released on January 28th, 2022, exclusively on Disney+. If you haven't watched Ice Age Adventures of Buckwild yet, here's everything you need to know before jumping into this crazy world of adventures. Stay tuned and you'll be shocked to know that there are so many hidden gems you can miss out on.
Well, I feel Z gets too hung up on details. I also feel sad about my first boat.
The new Ice Age film is focused on adventure-loving weasel Buckwild, and we remember this one-eyed weasel from his memorable appearance in Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs and Ice Age Collision Course. He is funny, crazy, and has a zany personality. He's clever, he's an adventurer, he's a swishbuckler, he's a protector, and he's a guardian of the lost world, says executive producer Lori Ford. It's such a great character to have. We love to go on adventures with him because he's not afraid of anything. In the new movie, we dive deep into Buck's backstory. The movie starts with Crash and Eddie, who want space from their older sister Ellie, and that's why they decide to escape. They try to assert their independence and find a place of their own. However, they face difficulties on their way as they find themselves trapped in a massive cave inhabited by dinosaurs. And that's when Buckwild comes into play. He saves the two, and Crash and Eddie team up with Buck and face the evil Proceratops Orison, the main antagonist of the movie. In the new trailer, Buckwild calls it the world's most dangerous place.
Seems like Mr. Boulder here is all growl and no gravel.
Wow, okay, enough. I can't do this anymore.
It is safe to say that the new Ice Age film features some really interesting and even bold characters, and one of the characters you definitely have to pay attention to is Z, a skunk-like mammal called a zorilla. Z is often mistaken for a skunk thanks to her killer scent, but lately this scent has become her superpower. Z is Buck's counterpart, and she is graceful, independent, courageous, and not fazed one bit by Orison and the raptors. She is 100% a warrior, and many fans think that only thanks to her help, Buck actually had a chance to defeat the evil Proceratops Orison. It is amazing that the filmmakers decided to add a bold female character, and the lovely Z is voiced by none other than Justina Machado. She is extremely famous for her TV roles as Penelope Alvarez at One Day at a Time, Darcy Factor on Jane the Virgin, and Vanessa Diaz on 6 Feet Under. She was really excited to be part of the Ice Age family, and she definitely likes her strong female characters. She's just a lot of fun, and it was so much fun going into the studio and working on her, says Justina. She's very funny, and as you can see, all the characters that she's surrounded by are so great. No one is funnier than the other, so it's just great fun to be a part of this. Who do you think is the funniest character in Ice Age 6? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Interestingly, Justina didn't only voice Z, but she inspired the directors to actually create this character. We started taking traits from her, like her strength and her personality and her in-your-face kind of thing, and it wove into the character itself, says Ford. Z was very much a part of who Justina is, but Justina was not the only person who the filmmakers found their inspiration in. They revealed that Duncan and the crew were inspired by superstar Olympic gymnast Simone Biles and her graceful and powerful movements. We looked at gymnasts, and she's very physically able. There's this great moment in the third act where Buck sees Z go off and handle Orison, says Duncan. Justina also loved the way her character came to life and did spectacular stunts as Z saves the day. There's only one actor who decided to return to play Buck, and his name is Simon Pegg. Other actors were replaced by new faces and obviously voices. This is incredible, but the franchise has been around since 2002, and of course, many things have changed since then, including the cast. Speaking of our main character in the movie, Buckwild, he first appeared in the franchise in 2009's Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs, and he definitely became one of the franchise's most colorful characters thanks to Simon Pegg's hilarious commitment to the part. It's nice to know that Simon has decided to stay and voice Buck again because the way he brings his one-eyed weasel to life is unique. The actor is known for his witty humor and the way he makes his character funny and real. He starred in blockbusters like Mission Impossible and Star Trek, and fans are convinced that he is the perfect fit for Buck's clumsy, heroic character. Simon revealed that he always wanted to make a Buck movie, and when the directors told him that the next Ice Age movie is focused on Buck, the actor said, "I feel very lucky that this little dream came true for me." When asked, "How would you say that this movie compares to Ice Age movies of the past?" Simon replied, "I think every Ice Age film is kind of about family in some respect. It's strange, mismatched family. Even back in the day when it was just Sid, Manny, and Diego, it's always been about how families are hard to navigate because we're all very different. Sometimes it can feel like your dad is a mammoth or your uncle is a saber-toothed tiger or whatever," said Simon. "This is all about what it's like to leave your family and be okay with that. Crash and Eddie have decided that they want to perhaps have more time away, but they're slightly conflicted that Ellie will think that they don't love Ellie. And for Buck, it's all about being okay with relying on your friends. There's always a message underneath all the fun and games, and I think that's what makes Ice Age endure."
Okay, Brainiac. It's me you want. You got me.
No sooner has the sixth movie come out that fans are wondering if there will be a seventh, and according to several sources, this is more than possible. Rumors going around that a possible Ice Age 7 has already begun to crop up. There's no official statement from directors or producers, but recently Ice Age Adventures of Buckwild producer Lori Fort talked about a possible Ice Age 7. The producer said that the next film is possible to be created if audiences responded well to the upcoming entry. However, she called the discussion a little premature and revealed that there are plenty of ideas and adventures that are ready. According to the Disney Plus PR page promoting the Ice Age Adventures of Buckwild, there's information that co-screenwriter Jim Hyatt is already working on the next installment of the Ice Age franchise of the 20th Century Animation. No one really knows the format of the future movie, whether it's going to be a series or a full movie, but if this really happens, what will the sequel be about? If you take a closer look at the Ice Age Adventures of Buckwild, you can understand where the series might go, and also there's a hint on the characters we might see in the next movie. There's no secret that the Ice Age franchise has expanded far beyond the lonesome trio far away. It is very possible that Ice Age 7 will be focused on the adventures of Crash, Eddie, and Buckwild, but it is very difficult to say for sure. As for the release date prediction, it is more likely that the new Ice Age movie will drop in early 2025 or 2026 at the latest. How come? Well, judging from Disney's official site, these guys have a lot of ideas prepared for this certain franchise. Many people think that if Ice Age 7 is aimed to happen, Disney will announce it sometime in the next few months. Plus, taking into consideration that Ice Age movies have usually had 3 to 4 years between releases, we can expect the new film in 2025 or 2026. Have you already watched Ice Age Adventures of Buckwild? Do you think the 7th Ice Age movie is on its way? We are dying to know your opinion. So share your thoughts with us in the comment section down below, and see you in the next episode.
I knew you'd be the one to come and rescue me. So, what now? I'm sure you have something in mind.